What's good, gang? Your girl G here, back with another video. Okay, so I just got off of work. I went up to Athens, Georgia today. It's about a 5.5-hour drive. I could be off by a few minutes, but it's definitely 5-hour drive. 5 hours back empty, so I'm a little tired. Plus, I kind of got the truck stuck in some mud because parking is weird at the compound. So I had to kill about another hour until someone came to pull us out of that. But I wasn't the worst because somebody else was stuck in the mud too. They were stuck worse than me. So kind of sort of my era. Also, not really the best parking situations for trucks out there. So today, like I said, I just got off work and I'm tired, but I'm gonna do a quick little video to give you an update where I'm at. And I am officially at my first 50 I'm at my first 50 hours of driving, yo. Like, oh my gosh, this has been an amazing experience. Like, I just be thinking to myself, like, I'm really driving. Like, that's it. I'm getting paid to drive. Like, so it's like all that hard work that I've been doing all these years, and I could have been getting paid to sit down and drive. Like, what was I thinking? So with this coming up on my first 50 hours, I should be starting team driving with my trainer in a few days or within a week. So then I have all new outlook for you guys once that happens. So let me just give you a little brief rundown on what's been happening within these first 50 hours. I've gone to Georgia a few times. I've gone to Alabama a few times, Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Homewood. I've gone to Naples. I know there is a load that goes to Fort Myers and Cape Coral, but for some reason every single time we get that load, like, something else is going on, so we never actually end up taking it. I think that's honestly them the only places that we've been going. But I think tonight we're going to someplace different, and we might be picking up, so we're going to be doing something different tonight. So when I started with my trainer, he's a real cool guy. Real laid back, real understanding. He's fair, he's not looking to leave me hanging in any type of way. So I really appreciate that. He's kind of like a do it as you go and learn type of guy. So I'm really picking up on everything as much as I can because I want to pick up on everything. Like, either you're gonna do the work or you're not. It's on you, and I'm gonna do the work because I want to know. Driving came real easy to me. I know how to drive a truck. I know how to be mindful of the 48 to 53 inches of a trailer I got behind, so turn wide, driving is real easy to me. Backing, because I think I'm a pretty good backer, but it's different techniques for different type of trailers, and he's trying to show me his ways of backing, and I don't think I'm grasping his ways just yet, because I already kind of have an understanding of what I'm looking for with backing. So it's like, sometimes I get it back on the dock, like with no pull up. I just get that thing back up there, especially if I'm close to like a straight back. I'm straight backing that thing up there all day long. If I'm at an angle, I have to like try to wheel my way in there and then be mindful not to hit the doors on a rail or a pole or something like that, or another trailer because it's tight space. Then I'm taking the pull up. I have no shame with taking my pull up. Feel me? And one day I took about 4 pull-ups. And I'm fine with that because I'm gonna get the trailer exactly where I want it. And when I get it in there, then you're gonna be like, oh man, this is perfect. Yeah, because I expect perfect of myself. So I'm gonna take my pull-ups until I get to the point where I'm just like whipping that thing back and, you know, don't need no pull-up or nothing like that. So my backing is coming along pretty well. I don't know how many backing I've done did so far. I feel like I've done like at least 8, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I've probably driven more than I've probably driven more than, Lord, I don't know how many miles I've driven. I honestly don't. It's definitely over 1,000. I feel like already within just a week. I feel like I've already driven over 1,000 miles. So it's real easy to get your miles up if you're calculating how much you're paying. A job is paying you to miles. Like, you're gonna get the miles like that. You feel me? So in 1 week, you got a 60-hour clock or something like that to run down. You're gonna get them hours. 11 hours driving a day, 14 hours on the clock a day. You're gonna get your hours. Okay. The most difficult thing for me, I felt like, was coupling, because I didn't go over coupling during school. But that kind of came a little easy. It's not really too hard. Just looking at the wheels or where they line up with the trailer. You want to line your tractor wheels to the edges, like the inside lines of the trailer, and that's how you know you're pretty there. And I usually back up real slow until I hear the 5th wheel scrape the trailer, so I know that the trailer isn't too high, because I have a fear of missing and getting the 5th wheel stuck on the cane pin, so I don't want to do that. So I back up real slow until I hear the 5th wheel scrape the bottom of the trailer, and then I kind of give it a little nudge until I hear that clink clink, you know. Then of course you got to pull forward, double check. Then I learned how to go ahead and put the glad hands on. We kind of deal with reefers, so I'm kind of learning how to operate the buttons, menus on the reefer. Not too much just yet, but I'm getting there. I know how to let down the landing gear. I know how to release and lock the tandem. Double check the seal on the back, make sure everything is properly locked. Do your pre-trip. I'm pretty efficient with that. Then you have the com data. I think it's, I be forgetting what it's called. I'm learning so much, and like sometimes some stuff slip my mind. I believe it's the com data. Basically, ours is a Samsung, so basically it's just a tablet, and that's what they operate all the programs on. So I'm learning how to deal with all the micros, and put in my timesheets, and you know, search up the locations and turn on the maps. The maps probably could use a slight update, but I guess when you continue to go somewhere so many times, you learn the route, you know, without the maps. So, but I'm learning how to operate that, which I'm feeling kind of good about. Sometimes it has a little glitch and it throws me completely off. The paperwork, I'm learning I think I learned the basics of the paperwork, of how to verify what I want to call them carts. I think they call them something else, because like I said, I'm training with a reefer right now on a Target account. So when we pull off the carts, we have to, it's best if we help check off to make sure that we're verifying, to help the store verify that which carts they pulled off, which ones they may be missing, if they're missing some, or where they might be located. Do they have to move another store carts out the way to get to theirs? You know, so I'm learning how to do that, which I think I figured out for the most part. And then it's like other paperwork. It's like, it's not a whole lot of paperwork, but it's a little paperwork. I'm not sure about drive-in, because like I said, I'm studying. I'm learning, I'm training and learning the reefer unit for a Target account. Now when I get done with training, of course I have the option to maybe stay on Target account, or to try to go drive-in and just stay out for a week, which on the Target, for the most part, I come home every day. I just have to drive an hour out to get there, and then an hour back home after the fact, and then that cuts into my 10-hour break. So now I'm down to 9. You know, hopefully nothing else goes wrong, there's no traffic. Now I'll be down at 8, and I gotta eat and bed, blah blah blah, go to sleep, get back up, drive back out for an hour to get there an hour, try to get there an hour early before it's time to ship out. So I mean, it's pretty cool, but it's wasting gas a little bit. So I don't know how I feel about that part, because of that, and dealing with the extra things concerning the reefer. I kind of feel like I want to go driving and just be gone for the week and come back home on my weekends, on my reset hours. It was like 34 hours reset. Then my car is sitting. I feel like I'm gonna use less electricity at the house, so my bills might be shorter. I don't know. I plan on taking my dog on the road with me, so we just be out for that week, just chilling, smelling. She be smelling new airs that she never smelled before, new scents. New airs. I'm sleepy, guys, but I'm putting this together for you because I'm very excited of my milestone, my first 50 hours in driving. Like, I think the most difficult thing for me about this experience thus far was because, you know, I come from working corrections and I've been working 12-hour shifts for years. So I'm pretty, comfortable working 12-hour shifts, even though this is only like 10 to 11 hours that I'm driving for the most part. And if it's over that, then my trainer takes over. But the difference is when I was working corrections, I went in at night, like 7 p.m. at night. I got off 7 p.m. in the morning. As soon as the sun's coming up, I'm going home, going to sleep. Now I'm going to work at like, anywhere between 9 and 1 o'clock, and 9 p.m. to 1 o'clock in the morning. So it's nighttime. And when the sun is coming back up at 7 a.m., I'm still not off. So my body is like, what are you doing? This is time for us to go to sleep. We're not used to this. So my body's wanting to go to sleep. So I have to like pull over, go to the rest stop, or, stop at the truck stop, get me something to drink or something to snack on, walk around, stretch, whatever. Put on my music, because that's my main thing. Every now and then I get on the phone with a friend and we laugh, and, it all helps you stay up. But I could start to feel my body getting used to it after just a week. The first day, man, I was shot. I was shot the first day. The next few days I was kind of shot. Maybe by like my 3rd or 4th day, that was my first time going all the way to Athens, Georgia, and all the way back myself. So I'm really doing all of the driving at this point, unless for whatever reason I can't. But that's not really a case for the majority of the time. So I'm really doing all of the driving. I'm doing all of the backing. I'm still loving this. I'm still glad that I took this this opportunity to branch out to something new. I can't wait to see what this next 2 weeks brings. I probably won't be back with another update until after I start my training, so I could give you guys an insight on what's that like, being out on the road a few days at a time. How it's like trying to get a shower or trying to get food, which I don't think food is going to be too much an issue, because sometimes we stop and get breakfast. Like, we went to this place called Jack's in Alabama. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's a fast food restaurant, but like it's not. You feel me? Like, you could get, I got 3 pancakes, biscuits and gravy, eggs, sausage, hash brown, grits, all for $10. Like, where they do that at? And it was good. It was all good. Like, it was homemade cooking. Like, I swear. But it's a fast food chain. So, I really don't think eating is going to be too much of a problem. And then I just have to I have to physically see how it's like being a woman on the road and not coming home every single day, especially during those special times. So once I get a little taste of what that's like, I'll have a better idea if I want to go on the road or if I want to try to do the come home every day type situation, how much difference that is going to pay. That's probably going to be my ultimate decision maker. And yeah. So once I have that better understanding, I have that update, I'll be back with another vlog for you guys, just to let you know how it's going, what I'm learning, what am I seeing. Oh my gosh, it's like so many cool things that you get to see. I'm like a kid. Oh, and I almost forgot. Growing up, I always used to be that kid that every single time I seen a truck, every single truck, literally, I used to be like this. My grandma and my granddaddy taught me that. I used to be like this to every single truck. I never got tired. And I used to be so pooped when the truck didn't do it, didn't blow that air horn. So the coolest thing happened to me last week. I was coming back from Naples, Florida, and this truck, you know, kind of let me in because I had to like merge because someone was on the side road of the road, so I had to merge and they let me in. And when they came around, and as they passed me, it was a kid in the front passenger seat, and he went like this. Y'all, I got so excited. Like, I didn't even know what to do with myself excited. Like, I was like, oh my God. And like, I went to reach for the air horn to blow it, and then I paused. So it was like, it looked weird. It looked like I was looking for it and I didn't know where it was at. Honestly, I knew where it was at, but I paused because I went to thinking back on like my schooling and stuff like that. And they try to teach you now not to blow the air horn, basically, unless it's an emergency, because it can distract other drivers and bad things could potentially happen, I guess. I don't know. So because of that, I was like, dang, I'm not gonna blow it. But then I told my trainer, because I was like, I was so happy for like the next 30 minutes to an hour. Like, I was just like full of joy because of that. And I wish I would have blew it for the kid. Like, I feel like he was bummed. But my trainer was like, yeah, go for it. I'm not gonna say exactly what he said, but ultimately he was like, yeah, go for it. So if it ever happens to me again, or when it ever happens to me again, I'm honking the horn. I'm giving the kid 2 quick blows. Oh my gosh, like, I'm that driver now that kids give the signal to. Like, it's such an amazing thing. So if you're looking into getting into truck driving, if you're in the process of getting into truck driving, you have any questions or anything like that, you could comment down below. I'll check the comments. I'll respond back to you. Like, share, subscribe. You feel me? Please like, share, and subscribe. I also have a truckers group on Facebook. I'll put that down in the description below. I appreciate you guys for watching, and to all my fellow truckers out there, stay trucking.